Hey guys, what is going on? Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. We talk about all things Bravo, all things Housewives, all things Disney, and everything in between. So go ahead and get yourself subscribed. Everyone is talking about all of the new Bravo shows. We've got Housewives, we got Southern Charm, Below Deck, so on and so forth. But has anyone ever talked about the shows that no longer are with us? The underrated Bravo shows. Today we're talking about it. We are talking about all of the underrated Bravo TV shows that are worth mentioning, that deserve more seasons, that we just don't talk about. But guess what? We are talking about it today. So let's get into the most underrated Bravo TV shows. Let's get into it, y'all. The first most underrated Bravo show goes to Princesses Long Island. This premiered back on June of 2013, and unfortunately, it only lasted for one season. Princesses Long Island, so this show documented the lives of 6 college-educated young women from affluent areas of Long Island who live pampered lifestyles in the comfort of their parents' homes. And it followed them around, showed their family dynamics, personal lives filled with labels, luxuries, and them trying to find a husband in order to move out of their parents' houses. It was such a guilty pleasure, and I really wish it would have lasted at least another season, or at least picked up for season 2 with a whole new group of Jewish ladies. But yeah, remember that one cast member, Amanda Bertanucci? She made the drink hanky. I'm pretty sure that you can still buy that, but I think we just call it like a can koozie now. I'm not really sure. But yeah, Princesses Long Island definitely goes on the list of Bravo's most underrated shows. Up next with Bravo's most underrated shows, it goes to a personal favorite of mine, Blood, Sweat, and Heels. I love this show so much, guys. All right, so this aired and premiered back on January 2014, and it came to an end on June 2015. Bravo gave us 2 amazing seasons of Blood, Sweat, and Heels. This series shows the personal, professional, and social circle of several women all living in New York City. It followed these feisty women around. They are self-made, they are go-getters, and it also showed all the drama that went on with this group. It showed their personal lives, their professional lives, and the struggles that went into building their businesses and their brands. And here's a fun fact. Blood, Sweat, and Heels ranked as a network best for a series premiere on Bravo, averaging 2.5 million views. That is insane. So this series is simply amazing. And it wouldn't be a Bravo show without a crazy nut job cast member. And her name is Micah. She gave us so many crazy, unforgettable, funny moments. And unfortunately, Bravo did paint her as the villain for both seasons. Unfortunately, Blood, Sweat, and Heels did come to an end after series regular star Daisy Llewellyn. She passed away back on April 2016 at the age of 36. She died of cancer, and unfortunately, the show never returned. However, if you have never watched Blood, Sweat, and Heels, I strongly recommend you go and add it to your watch list. It's just one of those shows that really is just classic Bravo. So Blood, Sweat, and Heels, that is definitely an underrated Bravo show. Moving right along, the next underrated Bravo show goes to Tabathas Salon Takeover, or what it was renamed to, just Tabathas Takeover. So this aired back on August of 2008, and it ran through June of 2013. Bravo gave us 5 wonderful seasons of Tabatha. It was renamed back on season 4 to just Tabathas Takeover. So a little bit about this show. It's hosted by Tabitha Coffee, and she was the winner from Bravo's Sheer Genius. Do you remember that show? I should have added it to the list. I totally forgot about this show. Back in 2007, it ran for 3 seasons. And Tabitha was the winner of Sheer Genius. So she is the host of, obviously, Tabathas Salon Takeover. And a little bit about this show. She finds these horrible performing salons and she basically goes and takes over. And when she walks into that salon and she goes, "My name is Tabitha and I'm here to take over, hand over your keys," my butthole immediately clenches. So she literally secretly films and watches everything going on with all of these salons that she's taking over. And some of the shit that goes on, y'all, it is horrifying. So she prances her happy ass into these salons, takes over. She does staff meetings. She renovates the entire business. She does interventions. One episode, she even lived at one of the salon owners' home. She literally transforms everything and takes over and tries to flip these salons. And back on season 4, when they renamed it to just Tabathas Takeover, she took over more than just salons. She took over all of these small businesses, restaurants, salons, so on and so forth. So the thing is, 3 months later, she walks back in to check in on these salons to make sure that they're doing okay. And it's like night and day. However, here is some tea. If you go to Wikipedia and you search Tabathas Takeover, it has a list, I shit you not, of all of the businesses and salons that she has taken over. And 90% of them are all now closed. So, clearly her advice, they did not take it. This was literally one of my favorite freaking shows ever. I am so upset that Bravo did not renew it for more seasons because Tabitha is a badass. If you have not watched Tabathas Salon Takeover, I will never refer to it as just Tabathas Takeover. It is Tabathas Salon Takeover. You are missing out. This is by far one of the best, most underrated Bravo shows of all time. Tabathas Salon Takeover. The next underrated Bravo show, I'm not kidding when I say this is probably my all-time favorite Bravo show ever. It goes to Kel On Earth. So this series aired on February 2010, and it only lasted for 1 season, which is a shame. This featured and starred Kelly Catrone. You may know her from The Hills, The City, and she was a judge on America's Top Model. So she is the founder of public relations, branding, and marketing firm People's Revolution. So this series follows the life of Kelly Catrone as she balances running her fashion PR company and juggling Fashion Week shows in New York and London, all while being a single mother. She is literally a ball buster. She has literally no filter and says exactly what is on her mind. This show was gold. It also featured her assistants and partners, Robin, Emily, Stephanie Skinner, and Andrew Muckamal. It was a misfit cast that really didn't make sense, but made sense all at the same time. Honestly, Kelly Catrone is half of what I aspire to be in life. She is a badass businesswoman, and I love her literally so much. I'm so sad that Bravo never picked this up for a second season, but honestly, I don't think that Bravo was the best home for her. Either way, it's one of my all-time favorites, Kel On Earth. If you haven't checked it out, you've got to watch it. It's seriously the most underrated Bravo show ever. Kel On Earth featuring the badass Kelly Catrone. Before we get into the all-time underrated Bravo show, I've got to give an honorable mention to Rachel Zoe and the Zoe Project. This is a Bravo token within the Bravo world. It ran for 5 seasons, premiered back in September of 2008. It followed Rachel Zoe and her team as Rachel built her stylist and fashion empire. It also gave us a spin-off show as well. It's a Brad world. This is a not so underrated show, but I felt like it needed to be mentioned within this list because the Rachel Zoe Project, I feel like we've all kind of just forgot that it existed. So here's a little nudge and reminder to go and watch the Rachel Zoe Project because it really is a classic Bravo show. Now for the number one choice of the most underrated Bravo show, in my personal opinion, it is going to go to Sweet Home Oklahoma. This show was gold. It was hilarious. It aired on November of 2018. It followed 3 longtime friends, Jennifer Welch, Lee, and Angie. But y'all, let's be real, we did not call her Angie. Her name is Pumps. So these 3 friends are longtime friends. They are hilarious. So it followed just their lives. It was like the Housewives minus the drama. It was funny. They had a good time with each other. They played practical pranks on each other. I'm really upset that Bravo did not pick it up for a second season because this was just a wholesome show. It was lighthearted. It really made me laugh so much because the antics that these ladies and the bickering back and forth between these ladies, it was gold. They were honest to God, real friends, and it showed. However, spoiler alert, this was picked up for a spin-off, so it was spun off and called Sweet Home. That only ran for 1 season as well, but it focused on Jennifer Welch and her interior design business. However, before Jennifer Welch signed to do the spin-off, she basically said, I will do this spin-off for you, Bravo, but you have to bring back Pumps, because Pumps was a fan favorite. Everybody loved Pumps, myself included. Like, it was such a relatable series, and I'm really just sad and bummed that neither Sweet Home Oklahoma or just Sweet Home were picked up for a second season. What did y'all think of the list of the most underrated Bravo shows? Is there anything that I missed? Is there anything that should have been included? What are your most favorite underrated Bravo shows? Comment below. Mention it all. Let's have a conversation. What are your favorite Bravo shows? I need to know. Go ahead and get yourself subscribed to my channel. Give this video a big thumbs up. Share the hell out of it. That's all I've got today. Comment below. Tell me all of your favorite Bravo shows that are no longer with us, that so need to be here with us. That's all I've got today, guys. Bye. Yeah.